Hello, fellow Keenites. My name is Randy Filiault, and I'm running for re-election to the Keene City Council. As a lifetime Keene resident, many of you already know me. For those of you that don't, let me give you a little brief history of myself. I was born and raised in Keene and attended Keene Public Schools. Upon completion, I went into the Navy and into the nuclear submarine program. After 4 years of doing that, I received an honorable discharge, and I attended Keene State College under the GI Bill. I am married to my beautiful wife, Holly. Been married for 40 years now, which is pretty crazy when you consider I'm only 38. I have a wonderful son, Sean, who has a PhD, and he's doing well. And we also have two small little non-political puppies at home that keep me in line. I don't take the position of being a Keene City Councilor lightly. I take every issue seriously, whether it's a stop sign issue or a multi-million-dollar project. I try to look at every issue fairly, and I think my history over the years, you'll find that that's exactly how I've treated every position. Having been and raised in Keene, I was brought up in a neighborhood, blue-collar working. Nobody in our neighborhood had a silver spoon in their mouth, and I can tell you now, I still don't. It's work ethic that I feel makes an effective city councilor. You got to go in there with an open mind, good work ethic, listen to your neighbors, and vote accordingly. Just a couple of issues that I can go over with you that I've dealt with over the years to see if you agree or disagree. Recently, you'll probably be aware that I've written a letter and a resolution through the City Council to the Governor of New Hampshire and our state legislatures, and that is complaining about the distribution of the rooms and meals tax. It was supposed to be 60% to the state and 40% to communities. Well, this past year, we only got 21%. And what's the state's excuse? They don't have one. They just say they don't have enough money. But the truth is, that money is ours. So that'll be an issue that you'll hear quite a bit in the upcoming future. I feel that the state should not be supporting their budget on the backs of our monies. So that'll be an issue that you'll hear quite a bit, coming up in the future. What have I done recently also? You'd probably be aware that I fought for an ordinance so minors couldn't get a hold of vaping products. At the time it seemed pretty controversial. Well, now if you've seen the local, national, and global news, Keene was ahead of the curve on the vaping issue. So, once again, Keene sometimes can be on the forefront, and we probably will be in the future also. I worked for reducing regulation just on local food trucks. I felt that the government regulations on there was much too stringent. And hey, what's more basic of business than a food truck? So council agreed with me, and we reduced the regulations on food trucks, which is an up-and-coming business for small business entrepreneurs. So hopefully that makes it easier down the road. Worked parking kiosk downtown. Nobody liked it. Didn't seem like we'd get rid of that thing that never worked right. Once again, small issue for some, a non-issue to others. For some businesses downtown, it was a major issue. So we worked hard to get rid of that. As far as the major issue that's coming up and will be on the agenda for a while, that's the Kingsbury property on Marlborough Street. There is no easy answer to this one, folks. I can just assure you that all the council is going to work hard on this, as I will, to get this taken care of into the best interest of taxpayers. Being a city councilor is not rocket science. It is common sense. It is listening to your constituents, it's listening to your neighbors. And I hope I've done that for you over the years. So once again, it's re-election time coming up. I hope you'll vote. Please do. And I hope you'll give me your consideration. Thank you very much, and have a great week. Good night.